Richard. Thank you for coming, and we'll go ahead and get you started right now.
Thank you to SNAWA and thank you to our Nevada judges for hosting this forum and allowing me to talk to your members. I really appreciate that opportunity. It's been a great honor to have served as your district court judge for the last 6 years. I practiced law here in Clark County now for 30 years. I've held the Martindale-Hubbell Preeminent Rating since 2012. I've been married 34 years. I have 2 grown children. Many of you know me. Many of you have appeared in my court. You know that my goal coming into court every single day is to do the best job I can to make sure people walk away believing justice was served. I want you to know that when you come into my court, you're getting a judge who cares, a judge who has compassion, a judge who's going to study and follow the law, a judge who treats everybody with respect, a judge who believes that every single case in front of me is the most important case at that point in time, because it is. It's important to me, it's important to you, it's important to your client. Recently, there has been discussion about something I did 3.5 years ago. And yes, for about 30 seconds, I did get angry at a juror because I thought that the juror was denying a defendant a fair trial. But people that know me, if you've appeared in my court, you know that in my entire career, I've dedicated myself to promoting civility and accountability in the legal profession. When I first moved here in 1992, one of the very first things that I did is join the Clark County Bar Association Professionalism Committee. And I worked on finishing up the Lawyer's Pledge of Professionalism and then disseminating it and promoting it. I'm proud to have a framed copy on the wall in my courtroom. I hand it out on occasion to new admittees. Several years after that, I worked with Chief Justice Charity before he was a judge on the Client Security Fund Committee, helping clients restore their views of lawyers by resolving disputes with lawyers that have treated them unfairly. Then for 10 years, I was on the State Bar Fee Dispute Committee, and the Nevada Supreme Court appointed me as a Supreme Court settlement judge, where I help promote the legal profession and resolve disputes between clients. Then I had an appointment from you. Thank you very much. I was elected twice to serve as a governor of the State Bar Board of Governors. One of the things I was honored to do there is the president of the board appointed me to serve as chairman of the State Civility Committee. And in that capacity, I helped draft and sponsor the language that is used now for new admittees pledging their civility and professionalism to court staff and to the public and to each other. So I'm really proud of my efforts there to promote the professionalism and civility in our community. A little bit more about me. What matters, I have tons and tons of endorsements. What matters to me though is what you think of me. I want you to be convinced that I'm the right judge for you. Getting to where I am now has not been easy for me. I grew up really poor, Carson and Inglewood, California. I had to struggle to work since I was about 12, hard jobs from janitor to being a painter, being a delivery driver. When I get into college, I worked my way through college in part by working at McDonald's. When I got into law school, I was working in the law library. I was a teaching assistant. Actually, I got the highest grade ever in criminal law and was a teaching assistant. One of my students was actually Kamala Harris. So I think I like to think I did a really good job as a teaching assistant there. So for 30 years now, I've worked, I struggled, I have the wherewithal, I have the experience, I handle all types of cases. We have a wide array of cases that come in front of us. So I've handled cases that have been as short as 1 day to, I was one of the lead attorneys on the largest civil jury trial in the history of Nevada, Venetian lien litigation. I see Jory Spangler is there, she worked on that case. I've worked on cases as small as a misdemeanor to as large as felony murder case. I have worked on cases as small as $10,000 up to $1 billion. I'm prepared, I'm ready, I love my job, I have the passion to serve. I give you my pledge that I'll work as hard as I can for justice and utmost due process. Accountability.
Perfect, that was great. Last 30 seconds. Thank you so much again. I apologize for that little technical difficulty there. Appreciate your patience. This is our first time, everyone. Thank you all again for coming and being part of our event today. We appreciate you. So next up, of course, is Department 3, District Court Department 3. First up on that, we have Adam Gans.